자, 송 박사님 안녕하세요.
네. Hi, how are you?
그 메가드 주니어 스쿨을 이제 시작한다고 말씀을 드렸는데 사실은 우리나라가 지금 공교육, 사교육 전체적으로 상당히 그 문제가 많고 어디부터 매듭을 풀어야 될지 대통령이든 교육부 장관이든 어느 누구도 말은 하는데 실마리를 못 풀고 있거든요. 그래서 도대체 이 부분을 어떤 식으로 우리가 좀 이렇게 실타래 풀듯이 풀어야 될지 거기에 대해서 우리 송 박사님 그 말씀을 좀 들어보고 싶습니다. 의견이 어떠신지.
Well, education is something like planting and nourishing. In other words, you gotta sow the seed. First, you gotta sow the seed, and then you cultivate. Give some fertilizer and give the water and take care of it with a lot of affection, and it also needs sunlight. The whole perspective we can say that nourishing. Well, I have never been a mom because I have never gotten married. I have never, given birth of a child. Nevertheless, as a spectator or as the third person who is watching the education, especially in Korea, elementary school, and upper classes such as 4th, 5th, and 6th, as well as junior high school 1st and 2nd class. That's the very important time. It is the beginning of an adolescent period. Adolescent period is physically they are in the beginning period of changing into adult, grown men. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of adolescent, in other words, we call it pubic period, mm-hmm. Kind of, they can recognize by themselves some physical change mm-hmm. in boys and girls. Mm-hmm. At the same time, emotionally also they are going through some transitional period from real baby and child toward, grown-ups or, adult. So they are going through tremendous complexity of, physical and emotional and psychological period. That's why this is extremely important in terms of education. Mm-hmm. And who is taking care of the education mm-hmm. for this period? Mm-hmm. Well, in Korea, most of the public education is taken care of by, school, mm-hmm. School teacher and school mm-hmm. masters. Mm-hmm. And in addition to add up their own individual, aptitude or ability, parents send their kids to a lot of different extracurricular activities, mm-hmm. something like dancing and playing piano, painting and drawing and calligraphy and singing voice and whatever. But the problem here is whether it is country mm-hmm. or it is company or it is a family. Mm-hmm. The successful company, the successful country, the successful family, there is a commonality, common point, which means that what size of unit of social unit, such as family or company or the university or country, mm-hmm. the unit, social unit, which has a vision. Mm-hmm. They can be successful. Mm-hmm. So the point which I am focusing on or emphasizing on here with a special interest is in terms of the children's education, adolescent kids' education, mothers or parents' mm-hmm. vision for their children is extremely important. Mm-hmm. But in Korea, nowadays, I can say, I dare to say that, to tell the truth, very few mom has a vision of their children's education. They just follow fashion and fad. In other words, my neighbor's kid, if he goes to piano lessons, and then I feel kind of compelled. I have to send my kids to piano lesson too, or the other next door send something like sports activities. Oh, I have to send my kid because the other boy, neighbor's boy is much stronger, but still their parents send him or her to the something like taekwondo or some kind of other physical activities. Or I have to send my kids too because my kids are not strong enough to be competitive with my neighbor's children. I have to send my children to that kind of sports activities. The mastering class, something like that. Well, that is nothing but extracurricular activities. It should not be more than extracurricular activities. In other words, if children doesn't like it, children don't like it, the parents or mother should never enforce their children, you gotta go, you have to go, you have to compete, you have to win over. Not like that. They have to have the vision of their children's education. Mother and parents should first have what my child want, what my child like to do, what my child is happy on, what my child is apt to. Parents or mother should find out exactly who is my child, what is my child, or what my child wants to be, without looking at most of parents say that, oh, you gotta be a doctor, or you gotta be a professor, you gotta be a lawyer, because it makes money, or it's good for easy to get married, or easy to, find a beautiful woman. Well, there is no vision. All what they want is they want to raise their children as a functionalist. In other words, somebody who has a certain function. But that function, even the function, parents don't expect that the function doesn't necessarily to be a kind of contributory or helpful for the society. The parents want from their children to be a functionist is just a good function to make good money, good function to make easy money, good function to make much money. That's all what they are focusing on. So I think mother, I say parents, but nevertheless, mother is somebody who spends most of time with the children. So the first thing to give children the opportunity to awaken their eyes or open their eyes toward their vision is to find out their children, who they are, what they want to be. Mom don't spend time for that. A lot of, because of social economic status, because really growing up, and then a lot of female, especially mothers, participate in money making or bread earner. They participate in society as a major bread earner or even subsidiary bread earner. But they go out to work, so they have very less time to spend time with their children. So, first thing mom should do is don't try to enforce their children to do something. Second, mom should not try to compensate anything what children need with the money. Third, mom should not ask or demand, make her children to be compared with her neighbor's children. Our mother should they kept those three things in their mind in the first place to make their children better boy, successful citizen, and successful survivor in the future.